Welcome to day 6 of the 30-day beginner yoga challenge. I hope you're enjoying it so far. Today we are going to focus on warrior 2. So we'll start seated. We're going to sit tall and upright, roll the shoulders forwards and back, relax the shoulders down, lift up to the crown of your head, close your eyes over and take a few deep breaths. So breathe in through your nose and back out through your nose. Start to feel the breath deepen, and as you inhale, make sure you're feeling your abdomen expand as well as your chest, so you're doing that full deep breath. Coming back to day 1 again, we're always going to start off with the breath, just tuning in, focusing there. Becoming focused on the present moment, so just notice how your body's feeling right now, how it's feeling internally and externally, so how your muscles and joints are feeling. And then what your body is touching, whether it's covered or bare, warm or cold, just gathering all the information that your body's giving you right here, right now. Slowly blink open your eyes. Take your hands out to your sides. Inhale, stretch your right arm up into the air. Exhale, lean out to the left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left arm lifts up into the air. Exhale, lean out to the side. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, roll yourself up. Lift your arms up. Exhale, take your hands behind you. Lift your chest. Roll your shoulders back. And then come back to neutral. Take your legs behind you, find hands and knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Inhale, extend your right leg back behind you. Exhale, round your back, draw your knee to your nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time on the right side at your own pace. Breathing out as you squeeze in, and then inhale, extend. Exhale, back to hands and knees. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, round your back, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tucking in. Final one at your own pace. So tune in with your own breath. And then on the final inhale, extend. Exhale, lower back down. Tuck your toes. We're going to come into downward facing dog. Fingers spread really wide. Lift your hips up and back. Slide your shoulder blades down the back. Pedal out through your feet. Loosen up the backs of the legs. Look up to your hands. Start to walk your feet forwards. When you come up to the front of your mat, soft bend in your knees. Spine roll slowly up. And then we're going to do one round of our sun salutations to warm ourselves up. So from mountain pose, inhale, sweep your arms out and up, tuck your hips forwards. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, lift halfway into your flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale into your plank. Exhale, drop your chest. Inhale, lift your chest into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Soft knees. Inhale, sweep up and back. Exhale, hands to your chest in mountain pose. And then we're going to step the right leg back. Big step back. Turn your right toes out to the side so they face the long edge of your mat. Your left toes stay facing the front. Your left knee is directly above your ankle. And then with your hips, you've got your right hip pulling back, your left hip pushing forward. So if you find your hip bones, they should be pointing straight out in line with that long edge of your mat. And then keep drawing this left hip back so it stays in line with the ankle. As we pull the hips round, if you're a bit tight there, this knee might want to come in. So the important thing is to remember this knee stays above your ankle, and if the hips aren't perfectly open, it really doesn't matter. So tuck your tailbone under, lift up, stretch your arms out wide, relax your shoulders, and then gaze down your right arm. And this is our warrior two pose. So it looks fairly simple-ish, and you can do it without too much effort. And I hear a lot of people say, I don't really understand warrior two, you're kind of just standing there, it doesn't do anything for me. And I think the reason that may be is because they are just standing there. So if you just hold that position, I mean, you are working this leg, you are extending there, you are stretching through the arms, but you can either do it kind of taking it easy, or you can really engage and go for it. So what you want to really focus on is grounding down through your feet. So this foot pushing really firmly down, this thigh is feeling really strong, this leg is extending, so you're pushing through the outside edge of this foot. So both feet are kind of coming down and away from one another. Your hips are sinking down really low, tailbone tucked under, so your legs are really strong. This leg is pulling up, everything is drawing up towards the hips. And then arms extend out. So we'll switch to the other side. We're going to inhale, hop the right foot up to mountain pose. So you may be able to just do a big hop, or you might want to kind of shuffle your foot in and then step there. Step your left leg back. So I'll show you my left leg, you'll see from behind what I look like. Tuck your hips under. Again, you've got your right knee tracking above your right ankle this time. Toes come forwards. You've got your left foot pointing out to the side. This left leg, you're pushing through the outside edge of your foot, and then you're pulling up through that leg. So it's a really strong pose, legs are nice and strong. Sink down low, but make sure your knee doesn't go beyond your ankle. And then arms extending out. Relax your shoulders. Gaze down your left arm. Hold for a breath. And then inhale, step back to your mountain pose. So we're going to do one more on each side. I'll talk about the upper body this time. Inhale, step your right leg back, arms out wide. Now, another common thing I see is people with their legs like this. So they have a fairly big gap between their feet. They've got this knee bent and their arms are stretching out and it's not really doing anything. You want a big, wide stance. You want your feet to be ideally under your hands. So that's something to work towards. Don't feel like you need to do that today. But you're working towards having a big, wide gap. So the taller you are, the bigger your arms are, the bigger your legs are, the bigger the gap between the feet is going to be. So hands are in line with your shoulders. Shoulders are relaxing down. Hands are stretching apart from one another. So you've got your right arm pulling forward, left arm pulling back, shoulder blades coming slightly together, front of the chest opening, neck long, spine nice and straight. So make sure you aren't pushing your chest up and you aren't tucking your hips back. So everything is all on that one plane. Inhale, step back to your mountain pose. Roll the shoulders back. Step your left leg back. And then we'll hold there again. So make sure your feet are working towards coming about the same distance apart as your hands are. You're pushing firmly down through the feet. The legs are strong. Pulling up to the hips. Tailbone tucked under. Abdomen pulling up. Chest above the hips, so you're not flaring your chest out and creating a curve in your lower back. Shoulder blades slightly together, hands stretching apart from one another. And then inhale back to your mountain pose. So it's a bit wobbly there. Roll your shoulders back, and then we're going to do a little flow with our breath. So we're going to inhale, step the right leg back. Nice big wide stance with the feet. Look down the right arm, turn both palms so they face upwards. Inhale, extend your front leg. reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, turn your palms away, and then bend your front knee, come back to your warrior two. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Then this time, inhale, lift. As you exhale, take both hands around to the front, spin around, take your hands to the floor, step back into a plank. Exhale, drop your chest. Inhale, lift your chest into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause in your downward facing dog for a moment. You can have soft knees. Make sure your back is long and straight. Make sure your fingers are spread wide. Shoulder blades sliding down the back. Tailbone stretching up and back. Look up to your hands. Walk your feet forwards. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. And then soft knees. Inhale. Sweep up and back. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, warrior two on the left side. Pause in your warrior two for a second. Just get everything centered. Relax the shoulders and then turn the palms up. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Squeeze your thighs, you come up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And then inhale, lift. Exhale. So you're going to spin around on that back leg so the toes face forwards. So we're here. Exhale. Coming down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower your chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths. Shoulders slide down the back, heels sinking down towards the floor. Inhale. As you exhale, drop to your child's pose. Knees come apart, big toes together. Sit back to your heels. Fold over, rest your head. Relax your arms. And then take some long, deep breaths. Big breaths in and out through your nose. Start to slow down your exhale. As you exhale, relax your legs. Feel your hips sink down as your legs start to ease up. And then slowly roll yourself up. We're going to transition onto our back to finish. Roll your shoulders back, swing your legs in front of you. Make sure you have space behind you. Roll yourself slowly down. Extend your legs out straight. Inhale, right leg up into the air. Hold behind the back of your leg. Stretching out for a breath. And then release. And then lift your left leg up. Push through the heel, hold for a breath. And release. Bend both knees and then cross your right ankle over the top of your left thigh. So you kind of make an upside down 4 shape with your legs. If you're feeling a stretch here, you can just stay there, that's great. If you want more, you can hug your left knee in, thread your right arm between the legs and then either hold the back of the thigh or over the shin and start to pull your left knee up towards your left shoulder. Again, nice big deep breath. You should be feeling that on the outside of your right leg. Maybe a little bit into your glute. Maybe slightly onto your lower back or in your left leg. And then release back down, both feet to the floor. Cross your left ankle over your right leg. Again, you've got that upside down 4 shape with your legs. And then either stay as you are, you hold on to the back of the thigh, or interlace the fingers over the right shin. Rest your head and shoulders down. Gently pull your knee towards your right shoulder. Left knee moving away from the body. And then relax there. Slowly release. Take both feet to the floor. Extend your legs out, stretch your arms up. Big full body stretch. And then walk your feet back in. Either roll onto one side or sit yourself up like you're doing a sit up. Cross your legs over, sit yourself tall. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, stretch your arms out and up. Exhale, hands to your chest. Namaste. Thanks for joining me today. A little bit of a stronger practice today. You might feel it in your legs tomorrow if you're not used to those positions. Tomorrow we are going to focus on building up core strength. So as we progress on and we do a few more challenging postures, we're going to need to build up that core strength. So that's what we're going to focus on tomorrow. So I will see you then. Bye bye.